Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a deeply impactful story that highlights the complexities of international diplomacy and the personal toll of wrongful detention. We'll explore the harrowing experience of Michael Kovrig, a Canadian who spent over 1,000 days imprisoned in China on alleged spying charges. Michael Kovrig's journey began in December 2018. He was walking home with his partner, who was 6 months pregnant at the time, when everything changed. As they approached their apartment building in Beijing, they were suddenly surrounded by men in black, shouting in Chinese. Kovrig recalls the moment vividly. He said, "Boom, there's a dozen men with cameras on them shouting, 'That's him.'" Kovrig was a former diplomat and worked as a senior advisor for the International Crisis Group. He, along with fellow Canadian Michael Kovrig, found themselves at the center of a bitter diplomatic row between Canada and China. Their detention came shortly after Canada arrested Meng Wanzhou, the CFO of Huawei, at the request of U.S. authorities. This sequence of events strained relations between Beijing and Ottawa, leading to the Michael's arrest. Chinese officials claimed their arrest had no connection to Meng's case, despite widespread belief to the contrary. Once detained, Kovrig was thrust into a nightmare. He was handcuffed, blindfolded, and taken away in a black SUV to a padded cell, where he would spend the next 6 months in complete isolation. In his own words, he described the conditions, saying, "I was under fluorescent lights, locked in a chair for hours, and at times I survived on just 3 bowls of rice a day." Kovrig endured intense psychological pressure. He faced relentless interrogations lasting from 6 to 9 hours each day. He was forced to confront a fabricated narrative that he was supposed to accept. He said, "They are trying to bully, torment, and terrorize you into accepting their false version of reality." This relentless mental strain left a lasting mark on his psyche. After half a year in isolation, Kovrig was moved to a larger cell with plexiglass windows, sharing it with several other inmates. While this change felt like a slight reprieve, he described it as moving from hell to limbo. The sense of confinement still loomed large over his life. During this period, Kovrig's family remained hopeful but worried about his well-being. His wife, Vina Najibullah, campaigned tirelessly for his release, raising awareness about his plight both in Canada and internationally. She became a symbol of resilience and hope amidst the uncertainty. In September 2021, after nearly 3 years of detention, Kovrig and Kovrig were finally released. Their freedom came only after a diplomatic resolution, involving the U.S. dropping the extradition request for Meng Wanzhou. When Kovrig stepped off the plane in Toronto, he was greeted with a powerful and emotional reunion. He embraced his wife and met his daughter for the first time. He described that moment as the most fantastic, heartwarming feeling you can imagine. His daughter, born during his imprisonment, brought a new light into his life, contrasting sharply with the darkness he had just endured. Kovrig's story sheds light on the broader implications of wrongful detention and the psychological effects it can have on individuals. He emphasizes that while he is grateful to be free, the scars from his experience will take time to heal. His courage and resilience in the face of such adversity are truly inspiring. As we reflect on this story, it is essential to remember the ongoing struggles of many who face similar situations around the world. Their voices matter and their stories deserve to be heard. Thank you for joining us today to explore Michael Kovrig's harrowing journey and the implications of his detention. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with others, and subscribe for more stories that matter. We appreciate your support, and we'll see you next time.